Welcome. Thanks for joining us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the San Francisco Giants going up against the Colorado Rockies. First pitch coming your way next. So almost ready to get underway. Our starter in this one, Michael Lorenzen.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Willie Adames in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. And fires in a fastball at 95. In the air out to center. Freeman on the move. Nice grab on the run. And there's one down. Here's Gabe Kapler's lineup for the San Francisco Giants. Singy, we're looking at a really young lineup here, so not much experience, but it also means they're going to bring a lot of energy to the table most days.
Well, we're in a golden age of young players. I mean, these players, they're getting up to the majors. They're dominating from a young age, bringing home plenty of hardware early in their careers. I mean, before they even get to free agency. So, you know, when you consider all of that, I love seeing the kind of energy that a team like this brings to the yard every day in and day out.
Strike 2.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
The 0-2. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit.
Every now and then you'll see a right fielder try to throw out that runner at first. The hitter, he takes offense to it.
Well, nobody ever tried to throw you out at first.
Just the second.
Casey Schmidt, the next Giant to hit. And there's a strike on the outside corner. 0-1. And that's down and away.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Arise leads off first with 1 away. Steal. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw to second, and he's out.
Well, I think that was a hit and run right there. When you look at how far that pitch was out of the zone and the hitter still trying to put wood on it, put it in play, that tells you that they had something going. But unfortunately, there was a good job of execution by the pitcher and the catcher to get that out of the zone and then throw out the runner at second base. Really nice job behind the dish.
On the ground, and that one handled. Tosses to first. Out number 3. Giants nothing. Rockies coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Denver, and towing the slab, Logan Webb. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
So in now for Colorado, Jake McCarthy. The pitch. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. Righty delivers. That one misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. There's a sinker at the knees for a strike. Here's a 2-2. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Bader hooks it away for the out. And there's one away. Here's Bud Black's lineup for the Colorado Rockies. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know guys are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a guy who's got decent pop.
Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1. Chris, one interesting note, Logan Webb is considered legally blind because of an astigmatism. Causes blurred vision.
Yeah, well, you wouldn't be able to tell as dominant as he's been on the mound, that's for sure.
And he handles it himself for the out.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Mickey Moniak. And that's in there for strike 1. And here it comes. And that's in for a strike. Just missed.
It's a good take.
The 1-2. Up the middle. Arise onto first. Play made. That ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. Scoreless after 1. Second inning set to go. Rafael Devers up to hit. Lorenzen back to work. That one off the mark, and it's 1-0. Chris, you ready for a nugget?
Ready.
Rafael Devers homered in 3 straight games against the Yankees before he turned 21. The only other player to do that, Babe Ruth. The 1-0. And that one is inside. Gary Simmons, our plate umpire today, sort of has a reputation as a pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, a little bit of a wider zone than most, I'd say. And a wide zone can be tough to deal with as a hitter because you have to start expanding what you're looking for, covering both sides. And with the stuff guys have today, you're just not going to have a lot of success.
So Devers will take his base.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
And here is Matt Chapman. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Just missed. Next offering is fouled back. Nobody out. Runner at first. Next offering upstairs. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Brings it in, and there's one down. Lee, the next Giant to hit. First offering, and it just misses. And he pumps it a strike. This ball's chopped on the ground. Fires over to first. And there's two away. And up next for San Francisco, Patrick Bailey. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. And the right-hander deals.
Off the plate, ball one.
Popped up. Makes the grab on the run. And that will end the inning. One left for San Francisco. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back. Bottom of the second. And now Hunter Goodman. On the ground, right side. And it goes just foul. Chris Logan Webb, a Northern California guy, but he grew up a fan of the Oakland A's. He grew up going to both teams' games, Giants and A's, but his dad was an Oakland fan, so he loved the Tim Hudson, Bobby Crosby, Stephen Vogt teams with the Oakland A's. Ground ball to the right side. And that's a fair ball. And that rolls into the corner. And that's a double.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with two strikes. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
So up next, Troy Johnston. In there for strike one.
Well, I can relate being from the Bay Area. I tell you what, warmer games in Oakland than they were in San Francisco, and that can help you become an A's fan a lot faster because it gets awfully chilly in San Fran.
Swing and a miss. That's strike two. Goodman at second with nobody out. Got him. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Next to hit for the Rockies is Ezequiel Tovar. That one's in there, 0-1. And a strike on the outside edge.
Well, you can't expect to get a great pitch to hit with an open base and a runner on second. He's going to have to really tighten up his sights here, make sure that he can barrel up the ball.
0-2 now. And ball one. And there's a ball.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Kicks and fires. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Next one misses, and that's ball three. At the belt and fires. Gets a piece and stays alive. About to see the 11th pitch of the at-bat here. And a ground ball to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Number 47 digging in for the Rockies. Now a screamer into the outfield. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Up the middle. Adames, the throw to first. And that is the inning. So one left for Colorado. We'll move to the third with no score. Welcome back. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. And now here is Willie Joe Gary Jr. And that's outside. And that's ball one. Gary measures 6 feet 2 inches in the 8th spot in today's lineup. And he was a 9th round draft pick back in 2018. That one misses. 2 balls, no strikes to count. Good eye right there. That's in for a strike. (3-1), and he couldn't come up with it. And now Bader up to the plate. Lorenzen throws to first, and he's back safely. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Kicks and deals. Ground ball could be 2. To second, that's 1. And that's 2.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
Willie Adames stands in. He's 0 for 1. In there, and it's 0-1. Adames, in his 5th season, 27 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Top of the third, no score. Strike two.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
The pitch. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And the inning is over. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Bottom of the inning. And now here's the veteran DH, Chris Bryant. Check swing, but he went too far. 0-1. Well, Chris, baseball fans remember Chris Bryant winning the World Series in 2016. But Cub fans still remember Bryant's throw across the diamond to make it official. He recorded the final out in that rainy Game 7. That one hit to right. That drops in, plays it on a high.
With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
Kyle Harros digging in for the Rockies.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
That misses, and that is ball one. Line to right, base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. Jake McCarthy digging in for the Rockies. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Right-hander kick steals. Foul ball. Next pitch is downstairs. And down on strikes he goes, and one gone. Here's Tyler Freeman to hit. 0 for 1 so far. There's the strike.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And the pitch. Inside corner at the knees for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches down an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle, hope he gets a mistake.
Got him. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Next for Colorado, Mickey Moniak. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. There's a strike. Left-hand hitter waits. And a swing and a miss. Bryant, the lead runner out at second. Harros at first, 2 out of the inning. Popped up left side. Adames gets there. He's under it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. 2 left for Colorado. Still no score. Back here at the ballpark, on to the fourth. Luis Ariz stands in. Lorenzen back to work. And that one almost got him. And the righty deals. Check swing went around. And the count even 1-1. There's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next pitch misses. 2-2. Got him swinging.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
And up next for the Giants, Casey Schmidt. He's 0 for 1. Swings through that one. 0-1. There's a strike. The next pitch misses, and it's 1-2.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. Did not go. Righty to the plate. And now the count filled up 3-2. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Here's Rafael Devers. He reached out a walk his first time. It's in there for strike 1. That's through there for a strike. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The pitch. Next offering is outside. And that one missing low. That's off the mark, and the count's full. That one 95 to finish him off. Giants go down quietly, and we are still scoreless. Back here at Coors Field, ready to go, bottom 4. Now the Rockies catcher, Hunter Goodman. First offering misses the mark.
All these Rockies just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
The other way, fair ball. And that rolls into the corner. Around first, digging for 2. Throws off target as he slides in with a double.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Now let's see if they can put up the first run of the game.
So in now for Colorado, Troy Johnston. Went down on strikes his first time through. Ball 1 low. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Swings and misses. 1 and 2. Now one missed. No outs. Runner on second. Two down. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Two now. Fly ball down the line. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. The pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now it's the shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar. Grounded out his first time up. Check swing, and he held up.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And the 1-0. There's a strike.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Close one, doesn't get the call. 2 balls and a strike. Next offering misses down and away. Number 47 up next for the Rockies. And he deals. And there's ball 4.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
Next to hit, number 47. Strike on the inside corner.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Righty delivers. And that's in there at the knees. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. The next offering misses. Ball 1. And the pitch. That one ran inside, almost got him. Left-hand batter waits. Good eye right there.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Diving, and he can't make the play. And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with one out.
Just one of those at-bats you almost hate to see come to an end. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here's Chris Bryant now. 1 for 1 with a single so far. On the ground to first. Diving, and he can't make the play. One runs in to the plate, and he's out.
The base runner did a great job of making that a close play at the plate with an excellent slide. Made the catcher work to get out there and put down the tag. The throw was on the money, and that's what made the difference. Big-time play to cut down a run.
So first and second with 2 outs. Now the third baseman, Kyle Harros. And he's already singled in this game. And first offering is fouled off. Two on, 2 outs. And a foul ball. Two outs. A couple of base runners at first and second. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1. Got him. Good job at damage control right there. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. We played 4. It's the Rockies 1 and the Giants nothing. Back here in Denver, here's a speed threat, Matt Chapman. The pitch. Off the mark there. Ball 1.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Here comes a pitch. And that one is in for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Fights it off. You'll see another. Next offering way off the plate. Got him. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
Lee, the next Giant to hit. First pitch just misses. One down, base is empty. And that one wrapped foul. Here's a 1-1. And a good eye there. That's outside. And the count is 3-1.
Well, these guys have had a hard time scoring in this one. The guy out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
And that's ball 4.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Now it's the Giants catcher, Patrick Bailey. First time up was a pop out. And there's the strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
At the belt and fires. And that's outside. Lee, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Next offering upstairs. Lorenzen throws to first, and he just got his hand in there. And a pitch. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, try to stay out of a double play here.
The 2-2 on the way. Runner on the go. Pitch inside. Throw to second. Save.
You know, nights like this when it seems harder to score, I like the call to put him in motion and try to steal the base. Ball's not carrying, no home runs so far, so trying to manufacture some offense like this may be the way to go.
Runner at second here, 1 gone. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. And now it's the Giants DH, Willie Joe Gary Jr. And downstairs. Runner leads away at second. That smash towards center. Freeman puts the squeeze on that one, and that's the inning. So the Giants leave 1. They're down 1-0. And welcome back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the Rockies leadoff hitter, Jake McCarthy. First pitch, not close. On the ground, out to short. Adames jumps, throws, and a quick out, number 1.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Tyler Freeman. First pitch doesn't find the zone. This to third. Oh, he gloves it, gathers and throws, and they get the out.
Matt Chapman is as good as there is at third base right now in the big leagues. Great diving catch right there. This guy is so well-rounded in every play a third baseman can make.
Mickey Moniak getting ready to hit. In there for strike 1. And a pitch. Bounce to the left side. In time to Devers, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Rockies are down quietly, but they still lead it 1-0. Welcome back. Now here is Harrison Bader. And here it comes. There's the strike. Now the 0-1. Called strike right there.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
The pitch. Ground ball left side. And foul ball. And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out. So the lineup flips over. Willie Adames, the next Giant to hit. That's in there. That's strike one. Kicks and deals. Bounce to the right side. It's through for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
So digging in, Luis Arias, 1 for 2. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. One-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Next one misses, and 1-1.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
The 1-1. And it's fouled away. And the right-hander deals. And another ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Two now. Oh, he hit him. And that got him pretty flush. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Well, he's just glad that he got hit with an off-speed pitch there instead of a fastball. Man, that would have hurt a lot more if it had velocity.
And the first offering is not close.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Right-hander kicks, deals.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2 on, 1 out. And that's in for a strike.
Well, this guy on the mound's done a lot better than we would have expected, and the hitters just don't seem to have the right game plan. They're taking too many mistake pitches for called strikes.
Next offering misses. Now 3-1. Rafael Devers on deck for San Francisco. Adames at second. Arrives over at first with 1 away. And they're all loaded up.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
And here is Devers. A strikeout and a walk. Just missed. Bases loaded. 1 away.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
One and two now. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. One runs in. Bangs off the wall. Not in time. He's safe. And it's 3-1.
Just a huge at bat right there. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Rockies bullpen. Michael Lorenzen out of the game. Walk's a big problem for him today as he leaves on the hook for the loss. Back after a quick break with a new pitcher. Anthony Molina gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
One down. And here is Matt Chapman. That one's in there, 0-1. This one smoked out to left. Moniak makes the catch. 2 down. Now Lee. Swing and a miss. Strike one. They say you win. Man at second. That one just misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Activity in the bullpen. Victor Vodnik getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Number 54 getting cranked up as well. The 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. The pitch. And now the count is even.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Right-handed reliever. Stays alive. The 2-2 now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Kicks and fires. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Left-hand hitter waits. And that one is lifted in the air. Moniak settles under it. And the inning is over. But 3 runs come across in the inning. all on this 3-run double. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back here at the ballpark. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the Rockies cleanup hitter, Hunter Goodman. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Over to first. One away, bottom of the 6th. Next for Colorado, Troy Johnston. That one's in there. That's strike 1. That misses off the outside edge. And there's a ball. And the pitch. On the ground to Devers. He steps on the bag. And a couple of quick outs. And now the shortstop, Ezequiel Tovar. First pitch, and he just misses. Tovar, in his rookie season, just 21 years old. And he was born in Venezuela. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Next pitch downstairs, and it's 2-1. That's a little bit low. Number 47 in the Colorado on deck circle. The wind of the pitch. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. The wind of the pitch. That's to third. To first. That ends the frame. Nothing doing for the Rockies, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Victor Vodnik gets the ball now.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Patrick Bailey now at the plate. And he deals. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1. Now one missed. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. On the ground to third. Can't glove it cleanly. He decides to hold on to it, and they don't get the out. Next will be the Giants DH, Willie Joe Gary Jr. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Waits, swing and a miss, and it's 1-1. And another ball. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. And that one in the air, center field. Oh, he botches it. Freeman to third, in there safely. And digging in for San Francisco, Harrison Bader. And fouled off.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
And a foul ball. Bailey on third. Gary at first with no outs. And takes low for ball one.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Righty delivers. On the ground, right side. Base hit, and a run comes in.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Now at the plate, Willie Adames. 1 for 3. First offering, and it just misses. No outs, runners at first and second. Next offering upstairs.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Here's the pitch. It's a double steal. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. And the pitch. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. First and second here, no outs. 3-2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Three and two now. And a swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes for the second time today. Now it's going to be Luis Arias. Lined, and that's a base hit. Gary headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. Not in time. He's safe. A run comes in on the play.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Antonio Senzatella on to pitch here. And up next for San Francisco, Casey Schmidt. Pitch misses inside. 1-0. Still only one out here in the inning. Next pitch is outside. And the righty deals. Hit hard. That gets through. Here comes Bader around third. He will score. And the lead is up to 5. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
One away, runners at first and third. Devers now.
Drove in 3 last time up, and another chance to put something on the board here.
And that's in there for strike 1.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
The next pitch misses, and it's 1-1.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
At the belt and fires.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
And here it comes. Chopper right side. Gets it to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across. Now it's Matt Chapman. Off the mark there, and it's 1-0. Two outs and 1 in scoring position.
His eyes got big. He saw that changeup way out in front. Better to pull it than to get jammed on something off speed like that.
To the right side. Johnston takes it to the bag. 3rd out. So it's 4 runs, 5 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Midway in inning number 7. Bottom of the 7th. So in now for Colorado, number 47. And the right-hander back to work. And that one clips the corner.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
Swings through that one out in front that time. Bullpen activity starting up now. Eric Miller up and throwing for Gabe Kapler. Number 73, the right-hander, also getting loose. And that one hammered. That's going back. Back some more. Hits the fence. And that's a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. Showed off some really nice oppo pop with that swing and just couldn't get it over the fence. But I absolutely love everything about that approach and the mechanics right there.
Chris Bryant will hit next.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
In there, and it's 0-1.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Runner at second, nobody out. That one misses, And the count 1-2. The pitch. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
Here's the third baseman, Kyle Karros. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Righty to the plate. On the ground. And that's a fair ball. And that rolls into the corner. The throw in. He pulls into second, and a run comes in to score.
Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Jake McCarthy digging in for the Rockies. And first offering is fouled off. Karros, the runner at second with one away. Next pitch misses inside. Now 1-2.
Tough to take a two-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
Next pitch is outside. Gets a piece and stays alive. Here comes a pitch. Out towards left center. Bader sizing it up. And puts the squeeze on that one. 2 down. Next to hit for the Rockies, Tyler Freeman. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. He's there. He's got it. And that will end the inning. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. 8th inning coming up. It's the Giants 7 and the Rockies 2. Back here at Coors Field. Now here is Lee. Senzatella back to work. Bunting, and it's right in front of the plate. He is safe, and that was bang bang at first. Man at first, and now the catcher comes up to him, Patrick Bailey. Ground ball up the middle. Dives, and he can't hang on. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit. And up next for the Giants, Willie Joe Gary Jr. On the ground, could be 2. Spin, throw, that's 1. Over to first, but he beats it.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Harrison Bader, the next Giant to hit. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Runners are at the corners, one away. Next one is off the plate. And now 2-0. That clips the corner. And a pitch. That's in there, and it's 2-2. In the dirt, but kept close. He's in there. He's into second easily on the wild pitch. And there goes the double play possibility. One down, runners at second and third. And he walked him.
Didn't miss by much right there. Just couldn't get the call off the inside corner.
Willie Adames, the next Giant to hit. First pitch just misses. Inside, just missed.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
2-0. And a strike. Lee at third. Gary over at second. Bader at first. One gone. The 2-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Next offering upstairs.
In this situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. It's a really good take, knowing you got an opportunity to drive in a run here.
3-2 now. Ball 4, and a run comes in to score.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the walk. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
Bases loaded with 1 away. Luis Arias, the next Giant to hit. Ball 1, no strikes. And misses inside.
Well, there's nowhere to put him, so I'm a little surprised we've seen all off-speed stuff so far. Gonna have to challenge him at some point in the zone.
And a swing and a miss.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Comes the 2-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Schmidt stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. So 2 balls and no strikes. little bit low. Rafael Devers in the on-deck circle. The pitch. That is ball 4, and that'll bring home a run.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to, he's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Number 54 into the game. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise. Now it's Devers at the plate. And that's outside. Two outs. Bases are full. The next offering misses. And it's 2-0.
No strike.
Ground ball right side. He takes it on his own, and that'll do it. 2 runs in the inning, but they back now. New pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Eric Miller.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
And now it's going to be Mickey Moniak. Next offering is in for a strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And a ball and 2 strikes. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
The 1-0. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. The 1-1. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Next pitch is outside, and the count's even at 2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
And now the lefty, swing and a miss, struck him out, and there's 2 down.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
The pitch. In the air, left field. Schmidt makes the catch, inning over. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. They're down 7. It's 9-2. And welcome back. All set to start the 9th in this one. Matt Chapman up to the plate now. That one's in there. Strike 1. The Y to kick the pitch. That misses the zone, And it's a ball and a strike. Swings through that one.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
And that one missing low. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. And now the right fielder, Lee. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. That clips a corner. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 2. Good eye right there. (3-1), and he couldn't come up with it.
Hopefully he figures it out on the mound, because
one gone, and here's the catcher, Patrick Bailey. Move to first. Lee back in standing. First pitch, and he just misses. And the right-hander deals. And that one is lifted in the air. McCarthy settles under it. 2 away. Next is the designated hitter, Willie Joe Gary Jr. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Ball 1 there.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Lee leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That one just misses.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
On the ground to short. They take the force out, and that is that. Nothing across, no base hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the 9th. It's the Giants 9 and the Rockies 2. So bottom of the 9th, and now Ezekiel Tovar. Miller back to work. And that's too high. Miller, a tall lefty, 240 pounds, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2019. The 1-0. Now 1-1. In the air, right field. Lee under it. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Here's the second baseman, number 47.
drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
In there for strike 1. The pitch.
Ball.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The pitch. And that's downstairs and outside.
2-2 the count.
Two on the way. The punch out there, and there are 2 down.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Chris Bryant, the next to hit. That one's in there, 0-1. And a pitch. And that's outside. Hit hard on the ground is short. And the Giants slug their way to a win in this one.
Offensive explosion today for these guys. They gave up a few runs, but they had more than enough firepower to turn this one into a blowout.
This one ends the final 9-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show,